Title: Suspense in Hollywood High-Rise. Man arrested, cache of firearms found, but no mass shooting plot. TLDR. Hollywood was the set of some high-stakes real-life drama this Tuesday as the LAPD arrested a man suspected of making various criminal threats. They discovered an arsenal of firearms during the investigation. However, evidence of a planned mass shooting remains elusive. Full article. In a plot twist fit for the big screen, the bright lights of Hollywood flickered onto a dramatic scene this Tuesday. LAPD officers, with their badges gleaming under the California sun, swooped down on a swanky high-rise, cuffs in hand. Their target: a man suspected of making criminal threats. During the arrest, they unearthed a trove of high-powered firearms, enough to give John Wick a run for his money. However, there's a catch: it's like an action movie without a conclusive ending. As of yet, there's no solid evidence to indicate a planned mass shooting. So, what's the real story here? A man making threats, a ton of guns, but no explicit plot for destruction. Or could it be a case of premature action by our boys in blue, before a full storyline could emerge? Let's rewind for a moment. It all began with the LAPD zeroing in on a suspect, following reports of criminal threats. Cue the dramatic music as they moved in for the arrest. What they found was straight out of a Jason Bourne movie: multiple high-powered firearms, each with its own grim promise of death and destruction. But here's the unexpected plot twist. Despite a narrative that would make any Hollywood screenwriter's eyes light up, there's a big gaping hole in the script. There's no tangible evidence of a planned mass shooting. While we might sigh in relief, questions are popping up faster than a microwave popcorn. Is it just an innocent firearms collection that got out of hand? A fan of action movies who took things a bit too far? Or are we looking at a potential disaster narrowly averted, a sinister plan not fully formed yet? This saga puts a spotlight on a key issue: the complex relationship between the right to bear arms and public safety. In a country where the Second Amendment guarantees citizens the right to keep and bear arms, where's the line between a personal collection and a public threat? Regardless of your stance, it's clear we are left with more questions than answers. This Hollywood high-rise arrest script is still unfolding. Only time will tell how this thriller ends. But here's a thought: what if this was happening in your neighborhood? Could you differentiate between a legit firearms enthusiast and a potential threat? And more importantly, should you have to make that distinction? Disclaimer: this article does not provide legal or safety advice. It merely recounts the events of a news story. Always follow the advice of local law enforcement and legal professionals when dealing with potentially dangerous situations. The floor is open, dear readers. What are your thoughts on this matter? How should we handle such situations in the future? Is there a perfect balance between rights and safety, or are we destined to walk this tightrope forever?